Hello, it's beer o'clock again on the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is another double beer review. This particular beer, the Springhead Maid Marian, was sent to me by bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. So make sure to check these guys out. This looks like it's got the word pale golden beer, oranges and fruits, so I'm looking forward to this one. It's quite warm outside, so yeah, good looking forward to getting into this one. And the second beer is again from Springhead. Springhead Brewery actually sent me this a few months back, and this is their Leveller Stout. I have had this in the past and it is a very, very good stout. Okay, so let's get straight in then to Maid Marian first. I've cooled it slightly. Take the it's been in my beer cupboard, as I like to call it. It's quite cool, but we're in the height of summer, so I wanted to just cool it down a little bit more, so I've done that. That is the lightest colour beer I think I've ever poured here on this channel. You can see that there, that bright coloured yellow, pale yellow. That's the colour of the beer all the way through for me. The camera might not be able to pick it up. Plenty of carbonation, nice and clear, nice and crisp looking. That's the one. Next up then is the Leveller, Springhead Leveller Stout. Is 4.8% ABV. The Maid Marian is 4.5. Let's get this into a glass. I do like a good stout. I'll drink stout any time of the year. Some people only drink stouts in the winter, but if it's a good stout, sometimes that's all you want, is a good dark roasty beer. And this is exactly what this is. Look at the, can you see the bottom there, the colour, that red tinge? That's the colour of the beer. One finger, off-white, creamy head, different bubbles in there, consistency. So, the Maid Marian, let's give it a nose. Does smell light, does smell like a kind of a pale ale. Zingy, kind of juicy. You always smell the carbonation. Almost smell the CO2 in this one. If there is any CO2. Cheers. Oh. Oh. Do you know what that reminds me of? Straight away. I was on holiday just a couple of weeks back. 3 weeks ago now. Drinking San Miguel on tap. For 2 weeks solid. San Miguel, San Miguel, San Miguel. 2 weeks. I must have drunk 100 pints of it. That was very carbonated. That, for me, is the closest you'll ever get to a pint of San Miguel. There's that little bit of fruity bitterness right on the end. Right on the end. But other than that, I probably would class this, even though there isn't probably any lager malt in here, or lager yeast. That's the closest you're going to get to a lager. So close. A bit of malt up front. A little bit of citrus on the end. Let's get the rest in. And I'll read you a description on a bottle. But look at that for a light coloured beer. It looks just like a lager. A golden beer brewed with fresh oranges, a fruity aroma and dry finish. Maid Marian is a pale golden beer brewed with fresh oranges. It is a delicious fruity aroma balanced by a long dry finish. Pardon me, Maid Marian has been lovingly brewed by master craftsmen using only the finest natural ingredients to ensure that each bottle is as good as the last. Right, okay. They're using the word pale, but not ale. They're not calling it a pale ale. They're calling it a pale golden beer. Now, lager's a beer. I'm not convinced. I gotta be honest, I'm not convinced for that. I'm gonna give it a rating. If it was brewed with fresh oranges, I just don't see the need to do that. Why don't you use a hop variety which gives off orange zest, aromas and tastes? Why not do that? Why not use natural? Well, an orange is obviously a natural ingredient, but why use fresh orange in a beer? Not only that, you can't really get the orange in there. It's kind of should have probably used a different or a different ingredient, a hop for that. There's a little bit of bitterness on the end. There's a little bit of sweet malt on the beginning. For me, I'm going to say that's a 5 out of 10 beer. It's a 5 out of 10 for me, the Real Ale Guide. Moving on then to their leveller, which I'm hoping will be a completely different drink. Let's get the nose. Oh yeah, and that's right up my street. That is right up my street. Really, really deep roasted chocolate and coffee tones. Give it a taste. Oh. Oh, yes. If you like your really, really roasted, full-on, flavoursome stouts, go and get this. This is absolutely fantastic. 4.8%. It's got a really nice mouthfeel. The roastedness is still pulling now, but up front it was a massive burst of lovely roasted chocolate and coffee malts. Chocolate malts, but it gives off coffee, chocolate, that cappuccino, lovely bitterness from the malt. Oh, this is a very, very nice beer. How can a brewery get something, in my mind, so wrong, and then on the other hand, in another beer style, get something so right? Strange. It's very strange. But again, it's different opinions. You might grab a bottle of the Maid Marian, you might love it. You know, it's just my opinion. It just tasted so much like just a standard mass-produced lager for me. Anyway, back to the good stuff. Oh, super. An absolutely super stout this is. Oh, full, absolutely chock-a-block full of coffee goodness. All coming from the malt. I must stress that, but it's a lovely, lovely coffee, chocolate, roasted flavour. Wonderful, wonderful beer. For me, this nice 4.8% leveler from the Springhead Brewery. Have they got a website? www.springhead.co.uk. Check them out. This gets an easy 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 all day long. It's a super beer. It's the same with every brewery. Well, not every brewery, but it's the same with some breweries out there. Some, they just get things completely right, and then sometimes they might guess some things completely wrong. But check out both beers for yourself. I've given you a rough guide. Maid Marian a 5, the Leveller a 9. Thanks for watching me. Thanks to Best of British Beer for sending me the Maid Marian. Thank you to Springhead Brewery for sending me the Leveller. It's a lovely drink. I can see why you sent it. You can put your comments in the comments box, subscribe if you like, and cheers.